Welcome back to the channel, guys. Good to see you all again. Let's talk about Bed Bath & Beyond. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just for entertainment purposes only, so let's be entertained. All right. So, I mean, overall, that could have been worse, right? Hey, green's green. So we are finally kind of going in the right direction for at least the short time frame. Let's see if that'll continue for us. So not a whole lot of time or anything going as far as our trend line going to the upside's going to be short, and we'll get a little bit more, I guess, tried and true tested as time goes on, but not incredibly steep. I could see this being realistically possibility if it wants to continue to make the grind up there. I do like what we're seeing overall. Let's see what I really want to be paying attention to. I guess as far as the area goes is about right in here at the $5.66 range up to about $5.87. So in that area, you can kind of see over here on the right where the volume really steps back, and we spent a little bit of time in there, and we were complaining about the very, very low volume days, and we're going to be fighting our way back up through there. You can see that there's not a whole lot of buying activity that was going on there in the past as far as what we're seeing on the volume. So let's see if we can get up there and how it's going to respond whenever we hit those numbers, because like we were saying, we want to get back up here at least into that $6 range, try to see if we can form some sort of cup or V-shaped recovery here in the next short time period. I'd like to see it come sooner rather than later. I mean, we don't want to grind all the way up this trend line the entire time, but if that is what it is, then that's fine. We can only do what we can do. We got to take what we can take. We got back above the 200 here on the shorter time frames for right now, so that's a good sign. It's not holding us down like it has been. We've been beating our heads off of it and just trending below it for the short time frames, and now we finally got our little pop back above there, so that could give us a little bit more bullish activity, or at least room to run with one less hindrance. I think on our 1 hour, it's going to be sitting somewhere right around $6. That's going to be a live number, so it's going to be coming down. So that could be a hindrance for us as well whenever we're trying to make this recovery, or the the cup or whatever it wants to be at that point. If we want to hit that $6, I'd like to see it come sooner than later, so that we don't have to worry about a rejection off the 200 MA on that 1 hour, and just be able to make our way right on up through. But all in all, I don't hate the way the day went. We were hoping that was a base and that it was going to hold. So hey, so far so good. Take it one day at a time, bit by bit. Live short interest percent of the free float, 38.42%. Looks like it had a very small increase. Live short interest, 29.73 million. Cost to borrow average still, nothing to write home about. As close to free as you're probably going to get, 12.67%. So don't get too excited about the cost to borrow or anything. It's not crushing shorts at this point to borrow anything at that for an annual term. Utilization 100%, which is good to see as well. So as far as the charts go, you can draw up your trend line. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep this for very long, but we'll keep it as long as we can, and just kind of make some adjustments as we see where the actual bounce points are coming in along the way whenever we get a few more down here. If we do, and then watch your numbers somewhere around that, I think we said really about $5.60 is where it's going to start getting a little bit rocky, and then up to about $5.87. So let's see how we do. Let's go from there. I hope you guys had a good day in the markets. Looks like the Fed is willing to continue to raise rates or keep them elevated for an extended period of time if necessary. Looks like what do we get tomorrow? CPI. So we'll see how that comes in. I would be very cautious in the meantime and just wait and see what way the market responds after we get that news that comes out, and then we'll see if it wants to go bullish or if it wants to go bearish, and how that's going to affect us. But keep your eyes open. Let's see what happens tomorrow, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming back. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.